Hey there! Welcome back to Know for a Fact. Today, we've got 20 useless facts that we think everyone should know. These useless facts might not seem so useless after you've watched this video. From random trivia about everyday life to surprising truths that you never knew, these facts are perfect for killing time. Let's get right into it. Oreo has made enough cookies to go to the moon and back 5 times. Since Oreo was introduced to the market in 1912, over 450 billion Oreo cookies have been sold worldwide. Hershey's makes 1 million miles of Twizzlers every year. Love them or hate them, there is certainly enough demand for Twizzlers for Hershey's to create over 1.6 million kilometers of it. Think about that the next time you slander Twizzlers. The average American looks at 8 houses before buying one. That's a lot of choices. So much for the American dream house. There are 336 dimples on a regulation golf ball. The little indents on golf balls aren't just there to help you differentiate it from other sports balls. The dimples on a golf ball surface create a thin, turbulent boundary layer of air that clings to the ball surface, which affects the overall trajectory of the ball. Underground is the only English word that begins and ends with the letters UND. There's another one of the useless facts you can actually use to sound smart. How about this weird fact? Alfred Hitchcock didn't have a belly button. He wasn't born without a belly button, but Alfred Hitchcock lost his belly button due to multiple gastrointestinal surgeries. The word checkmate in chess comes from the Persian phrase shahmat. Shahmat means the king is dead. The S in Harry S. Truman does have a meaning. Harry S. Truman may have said that the S doesn't mean anything, but it's likely he was just trolling the media. In fact, the S stands for 2 names, his grandfather's, Ship Truman, and Solomon Young. You spend 92 days of your life on the toilet. Based on a study with 2,500 respondents, the average man spends 1 hour and 45 minutes on the toilet, which is 92 days a week. Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise. Most planets rotate on their axis in an anti-clockwise motion. However, Venus rotates clockwise in retrograde once every 243 Earth days. You have a 1 in 2 billion chance to live over 100 years old. Only 1 person out of 2 billion will live to be 116 or older. The praying mantis is the only insect that can turn its head. Praying mantises are the only known insects able to rotate their heads from side to side. Portugal is the top country for cork production. Out of 2,200,000 hectares of cork forest worldwide, 34% is in Portugal. With annual cork production at 200,000 tons, 49.6% comes from Portugal. They must be serious about their wine. The Eiffel Tower has 108 stories and 1,710 steps. However, visitors climb up to the first platform. Not a fan of stairs? Don't worry, there are 2 elevators on the tower. Rice is the oldest food we still eat today. In 2003, scientists recovered 15,000-year-old burnt rice grains in Korea. This makes rice the oldest known food that we eat till present day. How about this one? When lions are in heat, they mate every 20 to 30 minutes, mating almost 50 times per day. Did you know that Gene Wilder ate wax in Willy Wonka? For the tea time scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the candy flower cup that Gene Wilder chomped on was actually made of wax. Additionally, the chocolate river was made of actual water, chocolate, and cream that spoiled throughout shooting. The first webcam was invented to monitor a coffee pot. In 1993, researchers at Cambridge's computer science department got tired of walking up to an empty coffee machine. So, they wired up a system that would stream images to the Trojan room that housed the coffee pot. Who's hungry? The holes in spaghetti spoons have a purpose. The single circular hole in the middle of pasta spoons isn't just for draining. It is actually a measure for the serving size of spaghetti. Fun fact: before the computer mouse was known as a mouse, it was known as the turtle. Manufacturers of the early versions of the computer mouse called it a turtle because of its hard shell and moving part underneath. That wraps up our 20 useless facts. Here's one last honorable mention to send you on your way. Snapple's 1001 real facts aren't true. In 2002, the manufacturers of Snapple began printing real facts inside the bottle caps. However, most of this information is outdated or simply myths. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more daily facts. See ya!